Morning. Today is Tuesday, February 10th, 2026. And with us is Solid Waste Department with Mike Myers. And starting off with, we have minutes for Solid Waste Board, January 13th, 2026. I would entertain a motion.
So moved.
Second. Do it?
Sure.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. All right. Anything else? Any correspondence or anything?
I
No?
don't have anything.
Okay, nothing. All right, then, you want to start us off then, Mike, please?
Okay, no injuries. That's a good thing. For the month of January, so I'm the only one that had any last year. I'm doing pretty good now with my knee. The healing's
good.
coming along. So then we had in oil, we recycled 460 gallons of oil. It cost us $230. We only had cardboard last month, which cost, I haven't got the bill from them yet. I think it's about $250 for, we had 7.09 tons of cardboard. It really went upside down lately in the recyclables. But it jumps all over the place. Batteries were still doing good, $468.24. That was actually a small pallet. And then brush, we did 21.36 tons of brush, and we incurred $690.16 in tipping fees.
And that brush disposal, is that a lot for the landfill itself this year so far?
It's quite well.
Or so?
Normally, we don't get any brush at this time of
Yeah,
year.
that's what I meant.
We get zero, but we're getting just tons of it.
Huh.
And then also Whitehall, the road department's just hauling in.
Oh, yeah.
I lit the fire yesterday morning.
Okay, it was you, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Did you?
Oh, I could see it, yeah.
Yeah, everybody could see it. Yeah, it was a pretty good fire. Like, we've had a bigger pile than that before,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
But they're bringing in so much brush and cleaning up the roads that it was actually a good opportunity yesterday with that moisture.
Oh, yes.
And it'll burn for 2 weeks. So I was just down there rolling it this morning. And then on I'd have to calculate the yearly total so far for brush. But this is the brush that we take out of Montana City and Clancy, and we take it up to the landfill.
Okay.
And then we still have Boulder and stuff like that.
Okay. That's what you're saying.
Revenue breakdown, Whitehall did pretty good on construction waste. They did 2,350 last month. It's because the no snow. Montana City's still rolling at 1,396. Boulder did 955. Jefferson City did 145. Clancy did 130. Basin did $30. And the office did 1,410.68. Well, just with this weather, it's slowed down this month. You can see it in how much garbage we're hauling, but it's still more than normal. I think a lot of it has to do with the weather outside we're having this May weather.
Yeah.
Just keeping things going. So year-to-date totals for Whitehall's 12,347. Montana City is 9,334. Boulder's 10,996. Jefferson City is 1,029. Clancy is 2,330. Basin's done 794 for the year, and office is done 4,512.63.
Can you refresh my memory? What's the office?
Permits.
Oh, wow.
No solid waste assessment fees and permits.
Okay.
And most of that money is no solid waste assessment fees. So if people come in and they have a new build and they call up and they say, we want a permit and there's no solid waste. Well, in the past, what's happened is they've been able to dump for free all the way until November. So now we catch that revenue to help pay our bills between, whether it be in November of last year or January. We prorate. Once we hit January, we start prorating. We start decreasing it for how many months.
Okay.
So. And then we did 302.21 tons of garbage in January, we hauled, and then in total with everybody, 590.43, which I've noticed that we're hauling more and up north is hauling more right now.
Mhm.
Everybody else is kind of staying where they normally are for January. So I don't know what it is, but it seems like those people up north are creating a lot of garbage. I'm looking at Dan.
Not me, I don't live in Corbin
Oh,
anymore.
I meant,
No.
uh, anyways, no quit, we're getting our black truck back, so hopefully tomorrow.
Oh,
It's been it's all done. So that's a good thing. And
that's
then
tomorrow, you say?
tomorrow morning, yeah, we're gonna hopefully go pick it up and get our truck back on the road so I can be back to 2 trucks and quit having ulcers every week of only 1 truck. And nothing in junk vehicles. Very minor repairs on equipment stuff. And then there's 3 things I was gonna talk to you guys about. One, I've noticed, you probably have noticed it too, boulder sites getting pretty trashed on the roadways. Because the
Yep.
blacktop is so thin. What do you guys think about maybe I do chip seal on all that up there to save that road? I know Bear's talking about he's gonna get a whole bunch of millings, but not till 2027 or 28.
Yeah, and I think those millings are in Whitehall, not Boulder, but not that we couldn't haul some up there.
Oh, is it Whitehall they're gonna get the millings?
I think so.
Yeah, I didn't know. He just told me he was getting a whole bunch.
Are you talking from the cattle guard up to the site, Mike? Is that what you're talking
Yeah.
about?
Talking about
Yeah,
the cattle guard up to the site and then also probably chip sealing to hold that together better. All in front of the pens. And
yeah.
keep the mud down and the mud and the puddles. What do
I
you
think
think?
between the two cattle guards is probably good, but the second cattle guard up to the bins is getting really bad where you used to
That's
have
what I'm,
this sign
yeah,
in the middle of the road. Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. It's just falling apart. It's because it's so thin.
You may have to talk to Bear. I don't know if there's anything we can do to fix that. We may have to tear it up and chip seal over the dirt again. I don't know. It's pretty bad shape.
That's what he was talking about, tearing it, that we'd probably want to get it torn out and then have somebody chip seal it.
Yep. Yeah, no, I think if we've got budget for it, that'd be good. I mean, if we could chip seal from the county road all the way and do the whole site itself, if we could afford that, that would be awesome.
Well, I can get some bids and look at how much it's gonna cost, and then we can go from there. I don't know
Yeah.
how much it's gonna be.
And we can talk to Bear too. I've been trying to get him to do a little chip sealing himself, and they might be able, they can do it a lot cheaper and we can probably get it hired out.
Okay, if you wanna do that, that'd be great.
Yeah, we can talk to him about it.
Okay. That's the only thing on that. And then basin site, what do you, so I mean, it takes usually, so I know it opens up on Tuesdays in April. What is your thoughts of maybe not opening it on Tuesdays and just leaving it Sundays? It seems,
I'm fine with it. I mean, you might just have John ask around a little bit, make sure there's not a whole bunch of opposition, but like I say, always in my mind, Basin, I guess, is lucky to have a site open this close to Boulder. So, I mean, if they can dump one day a week, I think they should be plumb happy with that, but I could be wrong.
well, I know that it takes about 2 months for people to realize it's open on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Don will say he'll get like 2 to 4 cars in April and May, and that's it per day. And it's kind of a waste
Hmm.
of employees sitting there. And they still don't get very many cars on a Tuesday. It's like they might get 10 all day long.
Yeah,
And
I'd say just run with it, Mike. Just stay open on Sunday and maybe have John say we're just going to open Sundays. If we get a bunch of pushback, we'll reevaluate.
makes it easier for scheduling because then I'm not having to add that extra day and I don't have to scramble all the time to have to hire and have more hours in my labor budget. You know, I can keep my budget down a little bit by that one day a week being cut. So
No, I think having I think having Basin open on Sunday's been great. I mean, I think it's probably been more busy than it's ever been on Saturday.
Yeah. I mean, somebody mentioned to me about not wanting brush in there no more, but I don't think that it only takes us half a day to haul the brush out of there once a year. So I don't think that's a big deal on that part. I think we leave the brush alone, but I would love to close that on Tuesdays. Not have it open on it from April to September through Tuesday. I mean, we just don't get it doesn't make sense, monetarily wise. You know.
Yeah, no, I think it's fine. I think if we get a bunch of pushback, we can reevaluate, but I don't think we will. I think Basin's really happy just to have it open one day a week.
Okay. Well, I'll talk to John about it and go forward with it. And then I have 2 tax IDs to go to half rate. They're cabins. One of them normally you can't get to both, either one of them. Right now you can get to both of them. Well, one of
It's
them
not
is
normal this year.
not normal, but normal so I would say go to half rate on these cabins.
Where's Kim's up at Little Boulder?
Yeah, it's way up there.
Mine's further up.
Yours is
I
further up.
just went up 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to get up there right now.
No, you shouldn't.
No,
No.
not even with the icy road.
No, yeah,
Still.
you're all the way up.
I rode my ATV up there, which almost ties her legs. Sure, on Saturday.
And I haven't seen him up there in a long time, to be honest with you, Kim.
Yeah, well, no, I talked to her. She'd been up there.
Has she?
They were up there for Christmas.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I guess what I'm saying is I don't see him up there that much anyway.
Yeah.
So maybe they'll go half rate. And who, oh, Josh?
And that's over here, and it's accessible, but it's no water, no power, no sewer, nothing. So I'd be okay with a half rate on both of them.
Who's Kim married to?
Is Pallister's a Airbnb or?
They had it as an Airbnb, but had so many problems with it, they decided not to do an Airbnb.
Oh, okay.
And I did see that they had power to it a couple of years ago, but they telling me they have no water and no sewer.
They have two-
Mm,
two different.
So I don't know how that works out with an
Airbnb.
I know, with an
See, they don't say
Airbnb,
that.
I'm not sure how that works.
that's
And
the
what
one on the
There it is.
Yeah,
left side of the road.
Yep, as you're going into Elkhorn.
Okay, yeah,
And they're telling me they're not using it as Airbnb no more.
okay.
That was the problem. So what happened is somebody was renting it 2 years, after they built it. And so they wanted a permit, so we had to add solid waste to it. Well, now they're not wanting to use it as a rental or, so I just. Airbnb, so I'll just pull the permit on it, and if anybody starts asking for a permit, then I'll change it,
Okay, no, that's good.
so.
Anything else on that?
No.
I'm gonna do each one individually because there's 2 different names on it. So
Yeah.
first one comes up with Kim Frankie in regards to that up to Little Boulder. Have a motion for that one.
So moved for Kim Frankie's.
Second,
Okay, all those in favor?
All right.
aye,
Second one is Josh Pallister or Joshua Pallister, and that's up in Elkhorn. And I would entertain a motion.
I'll move to approve that one.
Second.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye,
I don't need to sign anything.
No, I do it,
Yeah, you do it. Okay, what else we got?
that's it.
Before we get done, I had some people up Saddle Mountain Estates up McCullough Creek. With the wind that came in, they've been raking pine needles
Yeah,
and the transfer station limits them to 2 pickup loads per day, but no one they can hire will only do 2 loads a day. They want more, they want to just haul it all and be done. So I answered them that if someone would or could haul a bigger load for you, you take the loads to either Boulder, which is free, if they haul them to Boulder,
mhm,
or I said they can either get a bin or have them haul them to, what's the name of that place, Elkhorn,
Elkhorn landfill, yeah.
but they were gonna charge them.
Yep.
That's correct.
That's correct.
Okay.
So
I told them I was just gonna ask you to make sure that that was right, but
so we answered them too, because
Did
they
you?
talked to Shaylee, and Shaylee asked me the question. I told her to call them back and just tell them that we can't take more than 2 loads a day on a Saturday or a Sunday.
okay.
Because we can't haul them. We have no way to haul. They can bring in if they let us know during the week. So I already told them that they could bring in more loads of those pine needles during the week. It's just on Saturday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday becomes a problem for us.
Okay, and I wasn't sure about that. That's why
Yeah.
I told them, but I said, if somebody's hauling them for you, you can haul them to North End or haul them to Boulder.
Yeah.
It'll just-
And I did, and so I thought we already, when did you get that? Just recently?
No, it was this weekend, I think.
Was it really? Cause they called and talked to Shaylee last week, and I think I was down in Whitehall.
That was on Friday at 20 to 5.
Oh. Yeah. She talked to him before. I'll have to ask her if she actually ever got a hold of him.
Cause her husband left me a message and then she texted me before he called him back, so.
Maybe Shaylee never got a hold of him. I'll ask her when I get back to the office. But no, it's just a Friday, Saturday, Sunday makes it difficult. If they start bringing all those loads in on, especially over the weekend, we have no way to dump them. So.
Okay.
But they'll change that. They'll be back to opening on Saturdays, I think in April. They're trying
On
to
the
change
north
on the north,
Up north.
yeah. Elkhorn, but they're also changing their hours too. They're opening an hour later right now, and they're gonna close an hour earlier. So but that doesn't affect us much, because their hour later is when we get there anyways.
Right.
They were opening at 6, now they're opening at 7 by the time we get a load there at 7 o'clock, and we usually try to quit dumping by 2:30, 3 o'clock at the latest because of all the school. It's a pain to get through there with a truck.
Hmm.
They don't, the moms dropping off their kids
Yep.
don't give us an opportunity to get out in traffic. So. That's all I got.
Okay, thank you. Corey, you got anything?
I can't think of anything. Everything's going good. Mike's doing a good job and
Yeah.
sites seem to be running good. I haven't got any calls at all.
No,
And I know I asked you last time, the truck's still on it, is due in April, right? The new one?
the new one's due sometime in April or yeah, sometime around April.
How about your garage project?
That's what I'm gonna probably start that this summer. Talk to the engineering, Great Northern, Great West. And start having them work on that, and then hopefully maybe break ground in spring of 27.
I don't know if Great West does structural stuff like that, honestly.
They do,
They do?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I can't remember his Bob does it. But I
Oh,
think he's
okay.
retired, but he still works for them as like a sub contract.
Oh, okay.
So,
You might look at like Cleary and some of those guys. They could probably quote you something too. Some of those
Okay.
metal building people, they have pre-engineered plans, and depending on what you're doing, if you're going to try to connect it to the existing structure, it might be a little more complicated than just having a freestanding structure.
yeah, and I think we'll have to have 3 bids no matter what. So
Okay.
that's one thing that they could do is it's easier for them. We can be the general. I can be your representative. Bear and I can be for the project, but I would rather have them put it all out for bid. And I don't have to deal with all that headache. I've done
Yeah,
that
you
before.
can probably have Great West do the design on it, then we can put it out to bid to different people and see what comes up.
Yeah, they could be the consultant, but they can put it all out for bid, then do it. It's a pain putting it out for bid.
Right. Yep.
I've done it
Absolutely.
before for another county. It's a process. Yeah, it's a lot of work. So,
Anything else, Craig? Okay, I don't have anything else. Otherwise, we will be adjourned.
okay.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Dan, instead of pushing end meeting, will you just push stop record so I can stay on for the next meeting?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that, so cancel that, thank you, sir. Okay, where is that? More, it must be under more, right?
It's usually right at the bottom, like a red square that says recording stop or.
Oh, to like your left.
Oh, yeah.
Your
there it
left.
is.
My left,
Left,
Yeah.
left,
Going
right there.
Oh,
Nope.
too far.
You're right.